Todd, we'll start with you. Who's the most compelling person in New York baseball for this upcoming season?
Look, I think that Aaron Judge is the face of baseball. I think Soto's interesting because he's coming to the Yankees. But to me, the most compelling, and this is going to be under the radar, is Kodai Senga. And for me, that is because I loved watching him mature into what I think is a bona fide ace. I hear he's got a really great sense of humor. I think he's learned more English. And with all the Japanese attention going to Los Angeles this winter, I think it's really going to be interesting to watch him evolve and be a leader on this team and continue to do what he did last year, see if there's anything to a sophomore jinx, even for a guy that's been so good before he ever came to the U.S. to play in the major leagues.
I like that one, Todd. That's a good one. I have another one that's a little bit out of the box as well. Francisco Alvarez for me. He's somebody that he can graduate to stardom. He really could. There's some blemishes there as well, so maybe he goes down a little bit from what we saw this past season, but that's the whole thing. That's what makes it a story. All I know is that last year there was a time where he visited the mound before the pitch clock expired, and social media was like ablaze by this. They were like amazed. So that's compelling. That's we have our eyes on him at all times.
For me, it's hard to pick a Met at a time when they're so far under the radar until they start winning. So I just went with the obvious. Todd mentioned Aaron Judge. Judge would have had the kind of season, if he hadn't banged his toe against that wall, he was having the same kind of season that he had in his record-breaking year the year before. He has brought himself to a place in his game, both offensively and defensively, that is above. It's almost like we're taking him for granted what we're seeing in New York every day. So I think there's every indication that that show will continue. And guys like Alvarez or Senga or Alonso, their team's got to win a little before anyone's really thinking about them.
You know, I love all those answers, and it gets me even more excited for the season because we do have a lot of compelling stories. To me, it's a no-brainer here. It's Pete Alonso for many reasons. Alonso has to have a big bounce-back season for the Mets. Alonso, obviously, in his walk year, talked last year about trading, this year about the lack of extension. Pete's got to go out there and prove himself. I'm fascinated to see how this thing plays itself out.